Now, as I said, I was going to do a video on multi-axis turning. Okay, this is the piece I'm going to turn, and this is going to be turning 4 axes. Okay, now I'll just show you a piece that I did make a number of years back. That was turned on 3 axes, so it'll be basically that axis there, just from 3 piece, and you get 3 sides with that, and that's just a little box. Okay, and then when you reverse it, you turn out the bottom and you'll get little, you can have little legs on it. There's the same one done. See it there? Same again, box. It's turned on 3 axes. And I put that little piece on the top of it there. I moulded that into a piece of acrylic. I casted that inside it. I don't know whether you can see it. And that was done, I don't know where I made that. Anyway, there's the inside finish, there's it. Okay, but the one I'm going to do anyway, forget about them for the minute, is this one here. And I'm going to try and finish it in a piece of, what have I got there? I was getting problems with torn grain because of the grain running off, so I have a nice piece of cherry there, so I'm going to use that, okay? Okay, here we go. I have a piece of cherry here. Cherry wood. There's a tree I cut down a few years, not a while back. I've done a video actually, you probably seen me cutting her up. Inside of it's not that healthy looking, it's a bit soft, but we'll see how it happens. We're going to just put her on the lathe here and see what happens with it. So it's just between centres now, and I'm going to rough it down and to put a, I'll take it from there. I'll show you what happens next, okay? Okay, have it down to a cylinder. Next stage now. Okay. Next stage, get me parting tool. Just clean up the end of it here. Clean up that end. Now we're going to put two marks on it here, kind of tenons. They're not going to be used for holding in the chuck, they're going to be used for depth gauges, kind of. Okay, so I'll bring that one down. That's going to be my base, and I'll do this one down a bit deeper. That's going to be my top piece, okay? And what I'm going to do now is just so I can see them when I turn, they're the depths that I'm going to be turning. You'll see what they're going to be used for now in a while. Once you have these 2 tenons marked out on either end, the thing is now to divide it into 3. Okay, so if you get a compass, you can take it off the lathe there and divide it into 3 and do it the same on both ends and line them up. Okay, but on my lathe here, I have an indexing system. Okay, so basically I'll just start anywhere. I'm going to divide it by 3, so it's going to be 8 indexes. So I just basically from there, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that'll give me number. Next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, okay, and so on. So that gives me my 3 pieces, my 3 markings, and I'll just take them around there and I'll show you what I'm going to do next, okay? I marked out my 3 marks with me indexing, and I have them marked around here, and I actually made the circle with the pencil while I had it on the lathe, and I'm just going to number these. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. Okay, and on the far end, that one is number 3. This one is number 1. And that's number 2. Okay. And I'll just get me little bradle, and I'll just put a little dimple in right on the mark where I'm going to be going in. I'll just mark them out now while I have it in me. Yeah. I forgot to show you that circle being done, but if you are doing this, you can do all this with a compass if you don't have an indexing system on your lathe. With the indexing, you can mark it out. It's just divide it, just count 8 clicks around, and that's it. Just done a little bit of a drawing here on a piece of wood trying to explain this, but if you look it up on the internet, you'll see how it goes. Okay, you got your headstock and your tailstock, and you have your piece 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 3. So basically on the headstock, number 1 goes to number 2 on the tailstock, number 2 goes to number 3, and number 3 goes to number 1. So basically on this end they're the opposite. You got 1, 2, 3 that way, and on this side you got 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so your wood is going to be that way in the lathe, and then that way. Okay, so there you go. You can take it from there yourselves. Okay, basically I'm just going to put it on the lathe here. So I have number 1 on the headstock here. So number 1 goes on to 2. Number 1. I lost myself now. Number 1 goes to 2. 1 on to 2. Okay. Go. Get us to line up. There we go. I advise anyone, if they're doing this, use ring centers and step centers. It'd be more safer actually. Okay, I have it between centers. I have my tool rest set up so it's not touching. Check it and make sure it's clear. Start off nice and slow. Don't have to go too mad. I found a reasonable speed there now. And basically now what I'm going to do is the spindle gouge, and I'm going to bring it down to my marks that I have. You can just about see the black lines. And that's basically the depth that you're trying to. Take it down to there first, check it as I go. Now I'm just touching it there now on the mark there, see that side? And I'll take this side down now as well. You can just about see that black line. I'm walking down away from the grain. There, just touching the line there now. Now I have to take this across. And on the bottom here, what you do is you put a cove in here on the bottom so it's sweeping inwards on this end, and leave this end here come down to there as a cove. So basically I'm going to put a cove in here in this part here. So go in from that side and go in from that side. You just have to work out a depth that you want to have this cove to go in at. check it again. There, that'll be deep enough to us there. Let's go with the cove there. You can see this wood now is rotten inside, it's a bit punky in the middle. You can see how it goes. And then walk this side into that. All the way down into the middle of that cove. So this thing about this is you're cutting against the grain all the way around because it's off centre. Now check it as I go, let's see how that cove is. Yeah. And you see the way it tears out because the grain is going that way and we're cutting across the grain. I thought I might got a better finish with this cherry. Doesn't seem to be the one for it. I'm going to get a finishing cut on this now. This side here now. Now you can see it there now. You see the torn grain you're getting. A lot of torn grain there. That timber I thought might have reacted a bit better. I'm going to actually use a roughing out gouge to see if I get a better finish. Let me speed up a little bit. That's looking better actually. The roughing out gouge seems to be coming up clean there. Yeah. Now okay. Well. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now you can see the way I put a cove there on the piece. It's just roughly around there. So what I'm going to do is take a depth. I won't be moving this tool rest at all. So we're going to take a depth reading there so I can keep the next cove that I make to the same depth. So I'm just taking a reading off of the tool rest. Okay, so that's my depth. Okay, and using it from there to there, there's the depth of my cove because the next one I want to keep the same. I'll set that, and roughly a rough idea how far in my cove is from this end. I'm going to twist. I'd say that it's very hard to judge it, but this is just going to give me a rough idea where the deepest part of my cove, you can see it there. So the deepest part of my cove is just about there. Okay, so I have two gauges, one for far in my cove is, and from there in to the depth. Okay, actually move my tool rest back a bit. Put that on number 2 on that end, and put this from number 2, and this goes to number 3. I just have to keep checking. I want to end up doing it the wrong way. Here's number 3. 1, 2. Can't see it there, it's very hard to see. Is that there now? Now, number 1 to 3. Okay. I'm sure if I get it wrong, you can all see how I got it wrong, and you can all learn from that as we go. I'm going to use this rough now, okay? It just seems to be coming up better finishing than that now, to be honest with you. Some woods act different with different tools. Well, see that wood is actually punky in the middle there, it's kind of soft. Okay. Making a bit of noise there. So, take it down to the depth on this side. I can just about see the black line there. So stop and check. There we go, there's my black line there. Do the same on this side. Take it down. Not too much, bit of time. Stop and start. There we go, there's the black line gone there. So basically I have my cove is going to go in roughly, say there. I could actually put a little pencil mark just there just to see roughly how far in I'm going on the cove. And I can just about see that. That's where my cove is going. Just there. You're not actually removing an awful lot of wood actually. You think you are actually removing a lot of wood, but you're not actually. Now, I see I haven't got much more to go there now, huh? That side is just about right. Just a little bit. Just basically get a nice finishing cut on that now when it'll be there. This bilge seems to be working nice. Check it as I go, check my depth of my cove. Nearly there now. Just touch it a little bit. Keep it going nice and slow. There's my cove, and then come in this side. When I'm cutting here and looking across the back here, I can see the line. I can actually see the line of the cove. I'm not actually looking here. I can look behind and see. I'm able to see the cove from behind. Let's check it here now. Come around. It's just about there. And that's it there now. And that's ideal. And if I was sanding that now, I wouldn't sand that while it's spinning, because you knock that clean edge off. See that nice edge? See that edge? And if you sand that, you're going to lose that edge. I'd hand sand that on the lathe now. I'll show you. I'd go up and down there like that, on the lathe like that, and sand it in that direction with the grain. Because if I hold paper against that, I'm going to keep, it'll rub off, and see that nice line you're getting there? The twist is in it, and you lose that. You don't want to lose that twist. Okay, so that's that one done. So move on now to the next stage, and the next one is number 3 onto number 1. So 3 on the headstock. Okay, 3 is there, and number 1 on the tailstock. 1 is there. Bring it up nice and slowly, get the pinpoint in. Here we are. That's on there. There we go. Lock it in. Lock down everything. Make sure my tool rest isn't touching. And this is roughly how far I'm going in with my cove. Just about there. And it was, as I did earlier on, I'll leave a pencil mark. Just roughly, I can actually see, just about see that. You can use chalk on different boards, as Barbara was saying. Just watching. I'll take my depth down first. Down to my depth mark. Nice and slow. You see my little black mark there. There you go, it's just touching the black mark. I'll do the same on this end. Stop again, starting a little bit more, just touching that black ground there now. Stop it again. Alright, that's my depth. Now clean it out nice and straight and put a cove on it. Stop it again, and then check the depth. There we go, bring this up to it. Oh, still a good bit to go there, yeah. Start off here nice and gentle. Here's the bottom of the cove. Now, let me see how we are. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now the next stage is we've got our twists. You can see the pattern there. Okay, I'm going to put it back in between centers. Actually put it in that way. I'm going to put a tenon on this end so we can grab it with a chuck. Okay. Okay, you can use me tenon and tool here. That. Now, that gives me the exact profile of me chuck that does. There we go. Won't go any slot more than that. That's the base. Now, while I have it on the lathe here, I'm going to turn, while I have it between centers, I'm just going to do the lid of it. And get me spindle gouge just there. Turn the speed up. Just get a nice cut. Now that's ready for hollowing now. Okay, next stage now, I'm going to hollow it out, and for convenience I'm going to use a forcener bit and just go down there into it, and then I'll clean it out with a, I'll actually clean it out with this tool here, my large scraper. I'll get into the bottom, take the little nib off the bottom and clean the side all the way up, and then I'll show you how to take the bottom off it then. Okay, what I'm going to do now is just bore this out, and I'll just cut this out. There's no point in me showing you this, it's just boring actually. Okay, now the next stage, what I'm going to do is, you can see the rim of that there, just cut it in just to get a nice lip on it. See guys, just to bring it in. Okay, nice and gentle cut. Miss, take it in nice, pick up the cut nice and slow. Move in, go again. I think that the spindle gouge is actually blunt. I have the one here now that I sharpened up recently, I think. I'm trying with this one. Yeah. And a little bit of tear out. And the speed there as well. I'm going to turn the tool on the side here and just pull it along there, and just nice fine little shavings come off the side of it, like a scraper. Look at that there now. You can see that timber the way it's a little bit punky, alright. Now that's grand there, that's nice. Now what I'm going to do is clean out the inside of it. Okay, what I'm doing now, with a large scraper here, and just to clean out the bottom, right down into the bottom, and just clean off that little nib and bring it around and up the side. Okay. Only a little touch is this. I've most of it done anyway. That's it across the bottom. That's it, ready for sanding, and I'll just clean out the bottom, have a look. Okay, that's it. Now we'll just move on to the next stage. I'll show you. I just have a piece of scrap wood here, is a bit of branch wood, and I'm just going to make a jam chuck to put the piece onto. So that's just roughly the dimension of the inside. So just take it down to there. That's the size of the inside of it. Okay, once I'm happy enough with that, bring up my tail center. Okay, I'm moving the camera out a bit. Bring up the tail center, put her on the center from the original. Detailed spindle gouge and get that right off. See? I won't cut that out. I'll just show you that's what happens when you don't pay attention, isn't it? Well, happens to us all. It flies off the lathe, that's normal, yeah. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. That's a multi-axis done on three axes of different axes from both ends to get a twist. Now the next one is going to be 3 axes. That won't give you a twist, but it'll give you 3 sides, and I found that you can actually get little feet on the box with this. There you go, and there you go with the box that you can make out of a 3-sided one. Now I made this, I don't know, I think that would have been about 5 years back or more. And that one there, I don't know, I think that was the last time actually I was around at my club. Actually I made that one actually for the club. I think that was the last time. I'm not sure when I've been last. I haven't been probably 2 years. So that's it. So thanks very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Okay, thank you.